You copywriting day 100. So what I did today was I spoke with my client and we're finally gonna be launching this new like ebook sequence. And I'll just quickly talk about how that's gonna work. So tomorrow she's gonna make a video, and in the video she's gonna have like something at the top of the screen somewhere saying there's a free ebook in the description. And obviously this isn't ideal because she already has the video recorded, and it's better to actually say that you have an ebook in the description instead of just putting text on the screen. So what's going to happen is there isn't going to be as many leads because obviously because of that reason. So it's actually good because we're going to be able to test out the fucking just make sure all the automations and shit are working properly, like with this run that we're going to do right now. And then in the next videos and all future videos for the next month or two, she's just gonna like do a CTA, like a small CTA, actually speaking it. Like she's gonna tell them there's a video in, or not in the video, an ebook in the description. And yeah, so the actual email sequence, this is what it's gonna look like. They opt into the email list. They get a free ebook. That's the welcome email. Then they get a case study email with no call to action. Then in the third email, it's a value email. It's basically just tips and tricks and stupid shit about the actual problem that she's trying to solve. And then that has a subtle call to action. So at the end of the email, it's just like PS. If you reply a keyword to this email, you'll be added to a waitlist for whatever new stuff that's coming out. She doesn't actually say that she's working on it, and they don't know when it's coming. And then for the forward email, it's a case study email. I'm probably blocking the whole screen with my fucking fingers, but yeah. So the forward email is another case study email. It has a more direct call to action. It's saying, I have something new that I'm working on, and if you want to be in, or like if you want to get access to it, just reply this word. And then the fifth email is another value email, and in that it's just like a full-on CTA. So it's basically saying the waitlist I was talking about in my previous emails, it's actually going to close now. So if you want to get into that, make sure you reply to this email. And then from there, so that's like the nurture sequence. We're nurturing the lead. And I don't even know if this is a good sequence. I'm just fucking figuring this shit out. But then where we go is we take them into a launch sequence. So this is going to be like heavy selling. Like in the first five emails, we don't talk about the course at all. They don't even really know what it's about. They'll know the general topic of it, but they won't know any of the actual features or like the stuff about it. So what we're going to do in the launch sequence is we basically just hard sell them, tell them all the shit, get them emotional as fuck, get them into the let's just basically get them into the buy-in state, ready to buy the fucking product, and then we launch it. Hopefully, just print unlimited money. Nah, I'm joking, but like, yeah, hopefully it fucking does well, and that's basically the whole sequence. So what I did was, the way I'm getting them to reply a keyword, and then it's going to put them into the launch sequence. How we're actually going to do that, I don't know if this is like a common funnel. It's just something I thought of because like you have Instagram DM funnels where they DM a certain word and then it's just like text them and then tries to convert them that way. So I was just thinking of doing it like the same way with an email. It might be done before. I don't really know. I haven't really seen it anywhere else. They probably do do it, but how I do it is in Zapier, you're able to basically do this thing where you go to their email and just it'll filter all of your new emails and it'll look for a specific word. So if you have like a weird ass word that won't commonly be in your emails, you can use that. So like just pick a word. Any of your people who reply that, you go into Beehive and there's an option to add them to an automation. So basically you get their email based on the keyword, you go into Beehive and just add them to an automation. It's pretty simple. And yeah, they'll be put into that sequence and then that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. So uh, right now I'm doing all of this work for like a 10% revenue share. And what I'm going to try and do is, the way I said in the previous videos, if you were actually watching them, that I'm going to be making, like I have been making a sales page for this guy. It's actually pretty good right now. I haven't got it finished, but what I'm going to do is the next 8 to 10 days, while this whole email sequence is playing out, I'm going to finish up that page, like record a Loom video, show it to the guy. He'll probably like I can't see him not wanting to buy it. It's that good. And then what happens is I sell him the sales page, and then what I'll pitch to my client is I'll say, "Yo, I made this really good sales page for a guy. He bought it for whatever amount, like a grand, 1,500. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to sell it for him, like sell it to him for." And then what happens from there is I'll tell her I can do the same for her, but instead of doing it for like his fucking product or whatever, I do it for her course, obviously. So it'll just be a sales page, a VSL, and it'll look really good. And then we can use it for this launch that we're actually doing. And then what I'm gonna say to her is, uh, to actually make it, I want like a $500 or a grand upfront payment. I'm not sure how much I'll charge. And then I'll also want like an extra 10% revenue share because the amount of work I'm doing at the moment, you see, if I just asked her for 20% revenue share instead of 10%, she'd probably just give it to me if because of the amount of work I'm doing. So like if I add more value in on top of it and there's a reason for me to get more, then it'll just be like a no-brainer for her to want to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And there was a guy that was asking me in one of the comments of the last video, like to review some of his copy. He probably won't look at this video. He might, I don't know. But what KJ Rooney says about actually reviewing copy, or what he said in one of his Instagram shorts, I can't remember what it was, but what he said is like, there's no point in getting other people to review your copy because if you get like an actual copywriter to review your copy, yeah, like they'll be able to review the fundamentals and like basic shit. But like the people you actually want to like your the people you want to think your copy is good are the people who's actually supposed to be fucking reading it. So, and you know who the most important, from what I've learned anyway, the most important person that has to think the copy is good is the person who's going to be selling the copy. So, like the creator, so your YouTube creator or whoever the fuck is going to buy the copy, not the actual people who are going to get hit with the copy. So if you make an email sequence and the people who read that, it's not those people. It's actually the fucking YouTube creator. Because it doesn't matter how good the fucking copy is. Obviously it does to them because it'll convert more. But like the way I think of it is like if you write really good copy, but the YouTube creator thinks it's shit, they're not even going to pay for it in the first place. The only way, the only time you'll want it to be like you'll want the reader to actually think it's good is whenever you're on a revenue share basis. Because then like obviously the creator already trusts you. They're going to give you a rev share of what you sell anyway. So you may as well just do a good one for the actual reader because the more sales you get from the reader, the more money you make. I don't even know if that made sense what I was saying, but hopefully it does because like that's just the way I think about it. So yeah, like there's no point in me reviewing your copy. I'll probably reply to his comment anyway and just like tell him that. But like the whole time I started, I haven't got a single person to review my copy that isn't someone I sent the copy to. So like I'll just find a lead, send them the copy, and then if they don't reply, that's the fucking feedback loop. If they don't reply, that means my copy's shit. So if they reply, it means my copy's good. Like it's just pretty fucking simple. That's the way I think about it anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna like. There's no point in reviewing shit. Basically, is what I'm saying. You can get people to do that if you think it'll help, but yeah. And yeah, that's basically it. It's like a fucking long video of me just talking a lot of shit and I was supposed to make like a valuable video, like just like something that could actually help you, but it's pretty late. I'm gonna go to bed now anyway. So just reply in the comments if you actually want me to make something. I don't really know what to make because I can't really think of it. And like showed you how to do the outreach. I showed like apart from like actually writing copy, that's the only thing I could show you how to do. But it's like very specific. It's basically just ChatGPT, and then you just iterate on what it gives you until you think it's good. That's basically what I did. So yeah, let me know what you want me to make. I'll probably make more videos just helping you out and shit. And if you want to, you can join the Telegram and just ask me questions and shit like that. But yeah, that's it. So, cheers. Day 100.